In this video, we're going to learn how to multiply decimal numbers. Let's use this example. Here we have to multiply 601.3 by 3.58. We start by multiplying these numbers as if they were whole numbers. So how would I multiply 6013 by 358? See, like I'm ignoring decimal points right now. Well, to multiply those two, I would have to align them this way. 6013 and then 358, right? If I ignore the decimal points. Well, I'm still gonna put them here, but in my mind, I'm ignoring them. I'm not doing anything with them right now. So how do we multiply those two numbers? Well, we have to take each digit of the second number and multiply it by each digit in the first number, right? So 8 times 3 is 24. All right, 4, carry over 2. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 2, that's 10. So I'm writing 0, carry over 1. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, now I move on to the next digit, 5. 5 times 3, that's 15. I'm writing 5 and I'm carrying over 1. Okay, I'm gonna scratch those numbers. 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1, that's 6. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, and the last digit is 3. 3 times 3, that's 9. I have to start writing here underneath 3, 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 6, 18. We multiplied out those two numbers ignoring the decimal points. We're still ignoring them, so we need to finish multiplication, right? So now we have add the results. So 4, bring down, 0 plus 5 is 5, 1 plus 6 plus 9, that's 16. I have to carry over 1. 8 plus 0 plus 3, that's 11, plus another 1, that's 12. 2, carry over 1. 4 plus zeros is 4, and then another 1 is 5. And 3 times 8 gives me 11. I am writing 1. I carry over 1. So now here I have 1 plus 1. That's 2. Okay, multiplied, added, and now it's time to go back to decimals to remind ourselves that we actually have decimals here. And that means that in the answer, we have to place decimal point somewhere. Where do we place it? Here is a way to find out. We have to count how many digits after the decimal point we have in each of the original numbers. So in the first number, how many digits do I have after the decimal point? Well, there's only 1. I'm going to write that. 1 digit after the point. Okay, how many digits do I have here after the point? 2 digits. So 2 digits after the point. Well, what we do, we add those two numbers. 1 plus 2 gives me 3. And that means that in the answer, I should have 3 digits after the decimal point. Here I'll have 3 digits. After the point, and that's where I got this number. Well, where do I have to place points so it's 3 digits after it? Well, I just have to count 1, 2, 3 digits from the end, and that's where I'll place the decimal point. So that means that the result of the multiplication is 2152.654. That is the number 2,152 and 654 thousandths. That's how the multiplication is performed. Let's try one more example. Let's multiply 0.126 by 0.07. Remember, we start by aligning numbers as if they were whole numbers. So I'll place 0.126 and then 0.07 this way. So when we multiply whole numbers, we align them by the rightmost digit. I'm still ignoring the decimal point, and what I'll do next, I'll multiply as if it was 126 times 7. So 7 times 6 is 42. I'm writing 2 carry over 4. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. 8 carry over 1. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8. And that's it, the rest are zeros, right? So there's no point of multiplying the remaining zeros. So I will only get a bunch of zeros in that case. So that's what I got. And now I need to decide where to place the decimal point in the answer. For that, we need to count how many digits after the decimal point we had in the original numbers. So in the first one, we had 3 digits after the point. In the second number, we had 2 digits after the point. And if we combine those numbers, we'll get 5. That means that, so together it's going to be 5. That means that the answer is going to have 5 digits after the decimal point. Let's try to place it. Now I can see that here I only have 3 digits. How do I make 5 digits after the decimal point? Well, let's start counting. So if I start here on the right hand side, I have to count 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's where I place the decimal point, right? And as I count it that way, now I have 2 empty spots. Well, I'll just use zeros as placeholders. I can't leave empty spots. I have to place zeros. And that means that the number that I got is 0.00882. That is the answer to this multiplication problem.